Hmm. Konnichiwa, everyone. Emma Familiar is back here for another Anime Geek live stream. How you guys doing? Today we're back here at Genshin Impact because you guys requested it. Also, people in my Discord server want me to go to do Fontaine story quests. If you don't know, it's been over a year since I did the story quest, and the reason why is because like I don't know, I just stopped being interested in it because like I just didn't care for the whole detective type of story that they were doing with the Fontaine. I thought it was boring. Excuse me. I could be wrong. Also, I didn't finish it through to see why people like Farine. So yeah. I still don't know why people like Farine. I think that's how you say her name. I may be saying her name wrong. But yeah. I don't know why people like Farina. No, her name is Farina. I'm saying it wrong. Her name is Farina. I don't know why people like Farina, because like I still had that first impression for her when you first meet her as like some type of snobby cocky dickhead. That's what I got from her when I first met her. So let's see. In this live stream, would I get to know more her personality to see if she's actually like that, or she actually is a snob? I don't know. People probably won't like to hear that because in the Genshin community that'll probably be a hot take, but I'm not gonna take it back because like that's literally how I feel about her from literally the first time we meet her in Fontaine, that she's a snob. And she's oh no, she's a snob and arrogant, mostly arrogant, and I didn't like how arrogant she was. I thought it was annoying. Wait, what? Oh my god. Okay, that's saying that's just kind of ironic for this, so it's like more on tune. Do I need to go up here? Should I just was up here? What do I need to do up here? I guess I wasn't here since this cutscene wasn't here.
Talked to all three suspects.
Yeah?
Purely based on their conversations with me.
Yeah?
None of them sounded particularly suspicious.
Yeah, none of them really stood out as a suspect.
I suppose that's to be expected, though. If a single conversation's all that's needed to find them out, then my father wouldn't have needed to investigate the case for so many years.
But I need to turn the volume so you guys can hear her.
Let's still compile what we were able to find.
Why is your voice line so silent? I'm not saying that name because I'm gonna say it wrong.
Mentioned that Callus probably only ended up with the gun because of circumstance.
Okay.
That makes sense. According to Jacques' family members, he already told them that he had been.
Oh, you pronounce it like
that he had
Jacques?
no
Okay,
choice before
Jacques.
He left home that day. If I had to guess, he probably received an order from the synth boss to kill my father. Had he refused, he and his family's lives would have been forfeit. So, Jacques fired the first shot?
No shit, Sherlock.
Oh? And why is that?
Could he guarantee his safety after killing Callus? Would he guarantee his family's safety after could he guarantee could he guarantee his safety after killing Callus, or his family's safety?
That's a good point. Jacques probably already knew that he was just being used as a tool for murder. And once he had completed his mission, he'd be of no.
I'm gonna bring up a good point that I don't understand about this game.
So, what would make more sense from his perspective would be to turn his back on the order and seek protection from my father. Makes sense. But without evidence, that's still just a theory.
That's just a theory. I'll get you the impact theory. Thanks for watching. No, I'm not done yet. Hey there, Yagami. How you doing? You get notified the Discord server that I'm live. Don't you dare use those that many wise. You do know that's a secret code, right?
That we'd follow this lead to the end? Given everything that's happened since, it's quite possible. But Who among the 3 suspects would have the ability to control privately owned Gardamex?
Marcel?
Uncle Marcel? My father did really trust him. And they worked together on a large number
Hold
of
up.
projects.
Let me
Maybe that's
just
how he got to know Jacques.
mute this
And
server
with
for a little
funds
bit.
from the Confrérie, he could also afford a large number of Gardamex.
Yep.
Still really hard for me to imagine, though.
Why?
After all, Uncle Marcel has been around since I was just a child.
Who cares?
Also, wouldn't this mean he has been spending a whole lot of mora and energy to fight his own synth business?
I guess. Florent.
Florent? It is
Or if
true
her
that
name
he
is
was closest
Florent.
to my
I
father,
thought it was Florent.
and thus had the best
Excuse me.
chance of learning about his dealings with Jacques. But as Spina di Rosula's advisor, his work mostly deals with personnel and security, so he shouldn't have much means when it comes to finances.
So you're saying he's too broke to afford a mecha army?
Damn. Gotta call out the brokenness.
Can't. And even if he could,
Damn.
I don't think he would be able to dispatch a whole group so quickly.
Maybe it was someone else.
Thierry, you
Theory.
say?
Her name is Thierry?
It is possible
What's the
that he's
point of
trying to
having an
use the
H there in the
Gardamex
first
for
place then?
use. But
I don't understand women's names when there's like a TH in the beginning, but you just pronounce the T part, not the H. Why do you have a silent H in there in the beginning? That makes no sense. Hey there, Murder God, how you doing?
We'd be able to prove it with a simple check of the guard's inventory. If the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to find out when and how that happened.
Who could it be?
I think I gotta choose. I don't care. I click on Jacques' family, it's just irrelevant. Wow. So guys, should we do Florent, for Florent, Thierry, or Marcel? Good. What about you? Doing pretty fine. Should we do Florent, Thierry, or Marcel? Which one should we do? Which one do you think we should do? Let me know, let me know, let me know what's up with you. Sorry, that just a song came in my head. Ah. Do I have a splinter? No, but do I have a cut? It wouldn't make sense. 2? Okay, I'll do Thierry. If we just consider the incident with the grape marks, only one person is first to bill. By Marcel. Oh, yes, Marcel.
If you think everything through, Uncle Marcel is indeed the most suspicious of them all.
Could we be missing other suspects? Malus didn't know about the people turning into water.
Isn't that supposed to be called Malus? Not
Malus.
Malus. It looks like it's supposed to be pronounced
Malus has always
Malus.
been very reliable, and his judgment of others' trustworthiness has been fair and well considered. When he laid out his case for the 3, the rationale he gave me made a lot of sense as well. The suspect is knowledgeable about the Spina's internal affairs, has the means to dispatch Mecha to assassinate us, and possesses significant intellect and foresight.
Fair point.
Even if I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how things could all tie back to Uncle Marcel.
He is someone who is very close to you after all.
We still have another trump card on top of all the theorizing and speculating.
The synth production base.
Yes. Malus did say that charging straight in there would be extremely risky. But we don't have any other options right now.
Excuse me.
We need far more solid proof before we can hope to go charging in on our enemy.
Navia, here you are. Oh, I've been looking for you.
It's Thierry.
Huh?
Fuck you. I'm joking.
Yeah. News came from Irenaeus just after you left.
Alright.
We've got another trial on our hands.
Wasn't that place built specifically for holding trials?
Damn.
What's so newsworthy about this one?
Fair point.
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called Tartaglia.
Child?
What? Is that someone you know?
We may be acquainted.
We know him, maybe even a little too well.
We may be somewhat acquainted.
He's been accused of being the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
I call
It's
bullshit.
absurd, don't you think?
Wait.
I call bullshit to your
Not all
claims.
investigations have had anything to do with him.
That's what I thought was strange about it, so I came to tell you the news right away.
All right.
If the charge against him stands, then it'll be next to impossible to get the guards to support any of our planned investigations.
Right.
You know what? I should say. I shouldn't have said I claim bullshit. I should say this. I say nay to this conclusion. I say nay to this conclusion.
Yeah. And it'll be a lot harder then to clear Mr. Callus's name.
I understand. Well, partner, what do you think we should do? We still haven't found any conclusive evidence.
Let's split up.
Huh? Split up? What do you mean?
You can go to the. I'm not saying that word. Well, I'll go investigate the place.
Just as expected of my partner. Since this is a trial about the serial disappearances case, the culprit's attention will be focused on Arrhenius, leaving his home base
Excuse
wide
me.
open. You're right. This is our best opportunity.
Yep.
All right then, let's do this. I'll
Let's
tell
go.
them at the opera house and charge Marcel as the true culprit.
Uh-huh.
I won't have any chance of making that charge stick though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be up to you to make it back in time and
Yeah,
hand
sure.
decisive evidence to me.
Leave it to me.
You, just like you helped us.
I forgot you existed. Can I punt Paima out of this scene? I don't like her.
I'm ready.
I completely forgot these guys existed.
Hello, Silver. When did you two get here?
We heard that you'll be leaving.
It's
for
Malus
Seoul,
and Silver.
You might require our assistance.
Or Malus and Silver, I
It's
guess.
our hope that your confidence will be bolstered with the two of us by your side.
I'm sorry. How is those? Wait.
Let's make haste for Arrhenius. Paimon.
Wait. Stop.
See you at the opera house.
Yeah, that's cool. But can we look at Malus there for a second? You guys can't see him, but how's he wearing those glasses? How's he? I can understand Silver, cause you know those type of glasses are for the nose and can be held there. How is his sunglasses being held? How? There's no earpieces to it. How is it being held? Suspect analysis. Suspect analysis. Combining the information regarding the Gardamex and the investigation results so far, it can be concluded that there is only one person who can have large number of Gardamex in his possession and run the synth business without leaving traces. This person is none other than Marcel. Why did Scarecrow win an award? Because it was outstanding in its field. Oh, wow, dude, that's wow.
Set out for Arrhenius, we should also get going.
Okay, shut the fuck up,
It's already been marked on the map, so let's head over.
Paimon. I respectfully say shut up because I don't like listening to your voice. I have had too much experience with you in this storyline to know I don't like you at all. Your Japanese VA makes you tolerable, but other than that, you are annoying. And I don't understand how you even have fans. I don't understand how people find you cute. They be like, oh, why do people not see that? Why do Paimon haters not see that she means well? Because she's lying. She's literally, she's literally just doing that to get on your good side. She's manipulating you. That's what's happening. Paimon is a manipulator. And she's good at it. For example, And she was ever nice to the traveler and stuff. Why? Because the traveler feeds her. The traveler feeds her every time. And she's just a leech. She's just a leech. Also, the time in Sumeru, or Sumeru, where the fuck they want to call it, when we're doing some black marketing stuff with Doherty, she forces us to pay more than what we even wanted to, and we didn't even have a choice. And she really meant well. Why did she go against our wishes? She's a manipulator. She don't give two fucks about us. She's using us to survive. Imagine she had the abilities to go ahead and get food for herself and not be a lazy butthead. She wouldn't be around us, would she? We literally fit in the very beginning of Genshin. We fished her out of a damn lake to help her from drowning. We saved her, but she uses us for her own need. She literally proves no worth anymore in the story. Or at least right now I see in the storyline for where I am. She doesn't prove her worth, and she only stays around because she manipulates the main character into letting her stick around, or else she would have been ditched. There's no point in having her. She's useless. Hey, Palma is my daughter. I don't give a fuck. Teach your daughter not to be a manipulative bastard who leeches off people. But that's not what I want to say about the story. One thing I find funny is that the main character you play in Zelda Zone Zero has voice lines. You know, Fontaine or Belle? They have voice lines. Why doesn't Ether have voice lines in this game? When you're doing when other characters have voice lines, everyone have voice lines. But you, why? Why? Fontaine has voice lines. Why doesn't Ether? And if people, I swear to God, people say oh, Paimon's being translator. I'm pretty sure he's been around Paimon long enough in the storyline to pick up the language. I'm pretty sure. Even when you choose options, it's you talking to them. And Paimon doesn't talk for you. You talk for yourself. So explain that. Ether perfectly knows how to speak the language in here. So, I think it's just bullshit reasons why they don't even give her a voice line. Also, he only has one voice line, it's in Leeway. Explain that. If he's not good at speaking, for anyone who wants to say in a theory that he's not good at speaking language or he uses Paimon as a translator, explain why he has a voice line, only one voice line in Leeway, near by the ending. He doesn't need Paimon at all, and I don't know why they don't have more voice lines for either and or Lumine. It makes no sense to me. I taught her that. You taught her to be manipulated and a leech. Wow, wow.
The synth production base is underwater. Let's go and try to find the entrance.
I completely forgot you can go underwater in this. I honestly completely forgot about this. I did, guys. If you guys didn't know, I completely forgot that we could go underwater. Oh, by the way, didn't they? I think I heard someone say before that we only either can breathe forever, or like the main character does, but any other character has limited breath in here. That makes no sense. though. That makes no sense. Yep. What? Oh my god. Why are you saying that with pride? Like, yep, I did make her a manipulated asshole that also leeches off of you. That is effed up as hell. Okay, oh, funny business. I'm not supposed to go this way. I'm supposed to go this way. Find the entrance to a Heartbreaker. No, the headquarters. Is it down here or something? Oh, it is. Found it. She's my favorite daughter.
Finally,
That
fabulous.
shouldn't be a thing that you should be saying.
So this is
Guys, if
what
you're new,
makes
make sure to
sense about
subscribe for more
this
Genshin Impact type of content, and also to become an anime familiar. Also, hit the like button and share to help push up the live stream. Also, it takes a few seconds if you're watching right now. It won't take you that long. Just hit the like button and hit share copy link. Excuse me. Bro, quick question. How the fuck she's your favorite daughter? Cause she's, yeah, that's a good question. Well, we don't understand now.
You're right. An important place like this is bound to have a ton of protective measures.
I hate how your voice echoes in
Now
this.
they're probably arguing up a storm right now to stall for us.
Is there a tape that works underwater that we can put on her? So we can tip her mouth so we don't hear her voice echo? Meanwhile, inside the opera eclipse, I should stop hating on her so harshly. But I genuinely don't like her. I genuinely do not like Paimon at all.
It would appear that I must repeat my question again, Mr. Tartaglia.
Murder guy
Do
isn't
you
wrong.
accept the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
He's not.
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system, or the reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of.
Damn.
However, I did hear that people who have been charged can choose to participate in a duel to clear their name. Is
Ooh.
that right? In which case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorend, right?
You mean chlorine?
I've got to admit, that's one of the most enticing offers I've ever received. When I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back. Real disappointing.
Wait, you fought chlorine, child? By the way, what do you mean Paimon's like her mother? Are you saying that Paimon is like your girl? If your girl's like, I disagree. Cause your girl, I seen your girl in my live chat, she doesn't show any sign of personality traits similar to Paimon. So I can't say I agree.
Hey, don't you understand? You're currently the prime suspect for a major case.
Shut up.
This isn't the place for you to be looking for fights.
Who cares?
Sounds like the Hydro Archon wants to lecture me on the ways of the Opera House. Then why don't you duel me too? I'm
Damn!
the kind of student that learns
I love
best in
Chow.
live battle.
Bye, Farina. Do it.
No, no.
Pussy!
I
Pussy!
Alas, it would appear that communication with the defendant is going poorly. And we have made very little
Yep.
progress.
I'm joking,
In that
it's my
case,
get your wife.
let me
Hey, what
explain
the fuck?
everything from the very beginning.
Don't you dare say that about
The goal
Paimon,
of
that's
this trial is
gross.
to determine the culprit behind the serial
Also, she's a lolly. It doesn't matter how old she is, she's a lolly.
You've got the wrong
She has a
man.
body of a kid. That reeks of pedophilia.
Huh? What's going on?
No, dude, what do you mean?
Projecting again.
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui harbingers.
Miss
My
Nadia,
get
this
your
is
wife
the
isn't
second
Paimon.
time
Oh,
you've
thank
interrupted
God.
the
Oh,
course
you're talking about
proceedings.
Farina?
I only tolerated your behavior last time because you were able to provide the court with
Is
a
Farina your
eyewitness.
Genshin wife?
But that was an exception rather than standard court protocol. I can very well charge you with
Oh,
contempt
well,
of
I
court for
guess-
your
I guess.
interjections.
Oh, please. Did you ever think I had any respect for this place's pointless theatrics?
Damn!
We can
Navia's
put
on a
the
roll.
discussion aside for now. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm here to charge the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
Yep.
And if my charges prove true, then Tartaglia here will be proven innocent by default. Correct?
Yes.
Oh, a young lady has charged in and offered to clear my name. How fascinating. Well, I'd gotten half bored to death by all these rules and procedures anyway. So I'll take you up on that offer.
I love
So,
child's
Joel,
energy to
Is
this.
there nothing else for me to do now?
You may take a seat for now.
Yeah,
in the audience.
yeah, Nuvelet.
That doesn't
Let
mean
him
suspicions
skedaddle.
against you have been lifted. Now then, Miss Navia, who is the person you would like to charge instead?
That person is...
Marcel. We're saying Marcel, right?
Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Yeah.
Confrérie? Never heard of them in my life.
Well, you may not, but I don't give a shit.
But Weren't they Spina di Rosula's sister organization?
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Please let me remind you, Miss Navia.
Why
that
the hell
charging
do they
someone
look
is
at the
incredibly
court
serious
as a
matter.
playhouse?
Committing to the charge
That's
also means
creepy.
taking on the legal responsibilities associated with it.
Do people really see
If the charge fails, depending
court
on the
systems like this in
circumstances, you
Fontaine,
may also be
just
charged
like
with the
watching a
crime of making
movie?
false
That is
accusation.
very concerning.
Knowing this, do you still wish to charge this man?
Yes, I do.
In that case, I declare the charge to be valid. Miss Navia and attorneys, please take your places on the court.
Let's go!
Members of the guards, please contact Mr. Marcel right away so that he may stand trial.
I just realized that Nouvelle has pretty gorgeous eyes.
Mr.
Holy
Marcel,
fuck.
You will not require an attorney. Is that correct?
Oh?
Apologies. It all just happened so quickly. I still haven't figured out what's going on. I think an attorney won't be necessary.
Bro's acting all innocent, but he's not.
Me and Navia.
Very well. In that case, since both sides have now arrived, Miss Navia, please present your charges.
I have a dildo. I'm joking, I'm
Take everyone
joking.
Back to 3 years ago, to the case of Callus the Unfaithful. Only through elucidating what really happened in that case can we connect all the dots for the serial disappearances case.
Navia, do you really think that I was the one who killed your father?
Absolutely!
Come on. Why would I do that?
Cause you're
Callus
a
was my
bitch!
benefactor, and remember, both you and I only ran to the scene when we heard the sound of a gun. If that's enough to make me a suspect, wouldn't that make everyone at that banquet a suspect as well?
I mean, you could have set up a booby trap.
I think there's no point in getting into the specifics right now. The audience doesn't even have the big picture yet.
That's a fair point.
And I'm struggling to remember some details of that case.
Exactly.
There's no way
correct,
she
Mom.
just pronounced it
I
like
must
that.
refresh everyone's memory about that case
There's no way she
before I
pronounced it
can
like that.
explain my charge and reasoning.
That's a fair point, Navia, but there's no... Did she just pronounce details like details? Did Farina just pronounce details like details? Who the fuck says details? That's the first time in my life I heard anyone pronounce it other than details. It's pronounced details. Who the hell says details? Why did they allow that? Why did they allow her to say? What is this supposed to be like? Some type of spicy voice acting? Stop! The word is details. Nobody says details.
I see. In which case, I will recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage.
Ooh, 1v1
On the
time.
day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large
I remember
banquet
doing
in the
this back,
countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabrières.
Yeah. Guys, put ones in chat if you want me to re-upload my VODs of Genshin Impact from my Plus channel to onto here. Excuse me. I don't know how long it will take, and I don't know when I'll be able to do it. Because due to the size, I don't know if it'll run up all my storage. But I can try to download it, the content, and then send it to this channel. Put ones in the chat if you want me to re-upload my Genshin Impact content from my Plus channel that's private and put them onto here, my anime channel. Put choose in chat if you don't care. Oh, the day of the... Okay.
During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard.
Alright.
When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance, Jacques, lay dead from a gunshot wound. The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life. The suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose to prove his innocence through a duel.
Oh?
Callus was defeated by champion duelist Clarand in the ensuing duel, and soon succumbed to the injuries.
Oh, that's sad.
These are the known facts about the case.
You're probably wrong.
The one with the motive to kill was Jacques, not my father. And even so, Jacques still had no reason to pull the trigger.
True.
In truth, the third person shot Jacques first, and was shot in turn by my father when my father seized the gun from him. After that, the true culprit turned the third person into water, erasing all traces of him from the scene.
Did he actually turn into water?
Thank you for the summary, Your Honor. Of course.
Oh yeah, I
the
forgot.
guards
There is
appeared
ability
quite
for them to
sensible
turn
us
into
at
water.
the time.
Fontainians can with the
However,
Fontainian water.
We should revisit the case now that we've gained new information about the abilities of water from the primordial sea.
Oh wait, is it just for the primordial sea that happens? Foreign advisor is advisor for the claim that he was very grateful to Callus Callus for his kindness. He was also present at the banquet on the day of the case and can provide evidence that Callus did not carry a gun with him. Combining the information regarding wait, can I? Oh, okay.
Something's not right. Let me think for a little while longer.
Okay, so that's not it. Combining the information regarding the Gardamex and the investigation results so far, it can be concluded that there is only one person who can have a large number of Gardamex in his position and run on the synth business without leaving traces. Yeah, let's do that.
Something's not right.
I would be terrible as a lawyer. I'll be terrible as a lawyer. If this is the if I got the first two wrong, I will be terrible as a lawyer. Oh man. Testimony from Jacques, his name it was again? Yeah, Jacques' family. Jacques' family believed that he has struggled greatly with the order to kill Callus. Did Callus act in self-defense, or was that more of an incident? Callus' case records. 3 years ago, on Reading 9, banquet goers heard two gunshots outside the house. When they reached the scene, Callus had a gun. No, that's not good. Primordial seawater, based on the... No, how about this? Fucking gods. I'm sorry, guys, I had to say that.
A little while longer. Something's not right. Let me think for a little while.
Wait,
longer.
this is really it?
Something's not right. Let me think for a little while longer.
What? On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosil hosts a banquet. Okay? Two gunshots were were fired. According to the Callus, who had a motive to kill, murdered Jacques. Shut up.
The testimony of the victim's family confirms that Jacques had thoughts of assassinating Callus when he set out for the banquet. However, in the end, he reconsidered and instead shared everything with Callus, hoping to seek the latter's protection.
Oh, I actually clicked that a little bit too early. I'm just gonna go little bit by little.
This assassin first shot Jacques, then turned to shoot Callus, only for Callus to wrestle the gun from him and kill him instead.
Yeah. Can we? Okay, now we got the primordial sea.
A pile of clothing was found at the scene. The guards once believed they were used by Jacques as a costume to disguise himself. But now, it is clear that the clothes were proof that there was a third person at the scene. And that they were turned into water after committing the murder. Since it was raining that day, the culprit was confident that they could use the rain to wash away all traces of their dissolved accomplice. Realizing this, the true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe Callus was responsible for Jacques' murder.
But it wasn't.
Is the true version of events.
Oh, I'm getting goosebumps, actually. I'm getting goosebumps. I don't really get goosebumps that often with Genshin, to be honest. Successful refutation. Reputation.
Ah, so that's what happened. Wait,
Mm-hmm.
you're telling me something as dangerous as water from the primordial sea has
Mm-hmm.
been used for all these years?
Mm-hmm.
What a great theory. It also explains Callus's and Jacques' respective motives. I guess they didn't shoot each other after all.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime. You should provide a rebuttal if you wish to prove your innocence.
Damn.
But I think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact, there was nothing in her speech that directly implicated me.
Oh, sure.
May I ask some questions? In my opinion, we primarily need to determine two things.
What would
One,
that be?
do you have the evidence to back up your claims?
Oh, okay, that's fair
I'm
point.
afraid not. At least not at this very
I want to say
moment.
fuck you, but she actually has a fair point.
If you don't have any evidence, you should just go home.
Shut the fuck
I may
up,
not have
onlooker!
evidence with me, but I know where I could go to collect it. If we look up the deserted clothes against a record of people who went missing around the same time,
Mm-hmm.
we should be able
Mhm.
to find a match. Considering the serial disappearances case, the guards probably kept
We're gonna
careful
crack this
records
kid
of all missing
wide
persons from
open
around
or
that time,
closed, I'm not sure.
regardless of age or gender.
That makes sense to me. Monsieur Neuvillette, I would consider this to be a reasonable investigative direction.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I feel like Farina's acting a little differently today?
I don't know.
Maybe she's scared of embarrassing herself again?
Damn.
Alternatively, she's become more diligent after charging an innocent citizen in the last trial.
My second question has to do with the ensuing duel. If the truth is indeed as you
So she actually
describe,
becomes more of a judge and less of an
why did
entertainer.
Mr. Callus explain himself in court? If he had testified that a person had been dissolved, he could have at least mounted a defense.
Yeah, but how would you
I thought
prove
about
that?
this too, and the answer is actually pretty simple. He felt there were things that were more important to him. The dissolving power of water from the primordial sea is an important secret for the true culprit of the serial disappearances case.
How so?
My father could have exposed it for all to see, but he chose to take it to the grave. At that time, Spina di Rosula was in dire straits, and his reputation had already been shattered. He had no guarantee that going forward with the truth would allow the culprit to be brought to
Excuse me.
justice.
That's a
What
fair
was
point.
certain, however, was that it would paint a gigantic target on my back.
Boss once told me that
Oh.
Demoiselle had already been selected as the next target of the
He was
serial
keeping her
disappearances
safe.
case.
This guy was playing 4D chess.
If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with Espina right there and then. I wouldn't have been the only one in danger. All of us would have stood to lose our lives. Of course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the matter and determine that we were in the right. But what good would that do? How can a hollow verdict protect anyone? Had this opera house ever given my father any kind of confidence in its brand of justice, Spina di Rosula would have had no reason to exist. But by staying silent, we retain the ability to deter our opponents and continue the stalemate. I was able to become Spina di Rosula's president, which made me harder to target, as well as giving me more time to grow and learn. And once I have
I'm
figured
just trying
out
to follow up on
and
this, guys. That's why I'm not even
stepped up to the
talking. I'm just trying to
challenge, I will
understand.
do what this opera house cannot, and restore my father's truth and honor back to him.
Slam dunk!
You mean to say, your father intended to die in the duelist's ring?
I guess so.
Do you have any proof?
Of
The
course,
fuck you want proof for that for?
all you need is to ask his opponent, Clarand.
You mean chlorine?
I don't need your apology.
Charles said
or
chlorine.
your
You said
support from the
chlorine.
shadows.
Isn't it
You don't have
chlorine?
to do anything for my sake.
He said
Since
chlorine.
entrusted
You
his
said
will to
chlorine.
Clarand, you should tell us
Yeah,
the
isn't it
truth
supposed to
about his
be pronounced
sacrifice.
chlorine?
So, during the duel, did you believe that Callus was intending to die?
Yes, I did.
The truth come out.
As a champion duelist, I've fought many battles and taken a countless number of dishonored lives.
Oof.
In my line of work, I've seen all kinds of people give their all for the faintest hope to continue living. Some
Yeah?
are determined, others passionate.
Oh, this is
and
Goosebumps.
some even manic and
Oh, I'm
twisted.
actually starting to like this story
Just one
more.
look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live or if they're looking to die. I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist
Yo!
that Mr. Callus never intended to leave the ring alive.
Whoa!
Since that's your testimony, I have no more questions. It appears there really are good grounds to reopen this case.
Oh my
I
god.
concur. However, Miss Navia, you still have not explained the link between your father's case and the serial disappearance.
How's that?
Right? What she said was fascinating, but kind of beside the point.
What do you mean?
Wait, weren't they just talking about the serial disappearances case?
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases are connected via a matter of timing. In my father's case, the culprit intended to kill Bolzjak and Callus. As a result, they planned to act after hearing 2 gunshots. And, at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone because they realized they were at risk of being identified. The culprit could only time their actions so precisely if they were already at the scene. Coincidentally, Marcel attended both the banquet and the trial.
So that's why you suspected me. Even after hearing your reasoning, I still can't help but find it a little preposterous.
Yeah, of course you will, because you're the one on that needs to be defended on.
Child, Navia. It's one of your most endearing traits.
No need to appeal to pathos.
You mean pathos?
Refute your points one by one.
Excuse me.
But even if everything you just said was true, can you prove that I was the only person present at both events? Does a person have to be physically present to control the timing? Can't someone remotely monitor the place?
Okay, he's bringing up good points. I don't like that.
I don't know what you can say to that.
I know that even with that, you might still think you can reduce the list of suspects with some further investigations until I'm the only one left on the list. Alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by an accusation of murder from a girl you see as your own daughter? But if I were to dismiss this,
Yeah, that's just your personal
also
thing.
think I'm not being considerate of your feelings. Ah well, let Uncle Marcel teach you another lesson. Do you know what the biggest flaw in your reasoning is?
What?
I suppose you're gonna tell me anyways.
It's timing again.
What do you mean by
I'm a
timing?
businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young women. It's a high-risk action with nothing to gain. In addition,
You would just make your
I
robots do that.
when I was young to come to Poisson and work in some trade. My business only thrived when I
Poisson?
received
Dude, that word looks like that's how you spell poison, but with just 2 S's now.
stepped foot in Fontaine.
I do apologize, demoiselle. This was my mistake.
No, it's not your fault. I'm sure he had come prepared.
Is there anything else you'd like to say? Would you like to check the date of my first business license against the personal case of the serial disappearances?
That's a funny thing to bring
You could
up.
also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friends and family.
You really are against the wall when someone's really willing to prove their point and to show that they're innocent, or to show that they need forgiveness.
At this rate, Navia will be convicted
Or-
of falsely accusing him.
Or he could be bluffing.
Job of dissecting your father's feelings as he neared the end of his life. But aren't you going against all of his wishes and expectations right now? He wished for you to become more rational, collected, and conscientious, instead of dwelling only on your own feelings. Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong into things, you'd have met most of his expectations.
This is more personal stuff and not actually good refutations.
This isn't just about me, and it never has been. The biggest difference between me and the rest of the victims is that I still have the ability to search for the truth.
Nice.
The agency has long been taken from them. The people whose families were destroyed by synth abuse, the people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, and the people who suffered tragic ends due to their sense of justice. Many people's images are flashing before my eyes. I'm sure some are coming to those of you in the audience as well.
Hmm.
And whose image do you see, Marcel?
Good question.
Is it a man named Vache?
Ooh. Ooh! Ooh! Smack dunk! I mean, slam dunk.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Wait. I'm really surprised that you say a name that I never even heard of. That's not your reaction. Usually if someone says your name that you never hear, I'd be like, Who are you talking about? I don't know who that person is. But not like, whoa. People go like, whoa. You're onto them. Because that name hits the fan with them. Or if they actually didn't know the person, be like, who's that? I don't know. More of a like confused. He's more of a defensive type of thing. Bro's trying to bullshit his way through this. A little while earlier, at the entrance of Synth Production Base. Alright, let's get to this. Oh, we're back here, underwater. Wish you watch you wonder why she like me, bitch, I'm drowning in the water. I just bought a cube and dipped it in a fountain. Change so heavy, I feel like I'm holding up a mountain. Bustin', bitch, I'm drowning. I just bought a Cuban ring and dipped it in a fountain. Change so heavy, I feel like I'm holding up a mountain. Everywhere that I go is a light, so I'm surrounded. Bustin', bitch, I'm drowning. Sorry, that song came up in my head. Am I supposed to kill these thingamajigs? Oh yeah, let me just heal us real quick. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be killing these things, to be honest. I'm just doing it because I can. Oh, come on. There we go. So I was supposed to do it. Okay, good.
Whoa, the floor is going up.
Yo, this is beautiful. I love this.
Is it because of this mechanism in the middle?
Probably so, Paimon.
Really prepared a lot of stuff for this place.
I agree with that, Paimon. You know, guys, there is points where like I'm not always at Paimon, so she's not annoying, where she's doable. Like, she's not annoying to me. And that moment just there, like she was annoying. She was like, oh, okay. You're not being annoying. You're just being casual. I'm just right now looking for any more hidden stuff, like any treasure chests and stuff like we just saw. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, I don't see anything. All right, let's jump over this, and let's go in here. Gorgeous! I want something like this underwater. That'd be gorgeous. Hell yeah.
Paimon thinks we need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way. Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
Maybe. Paimon, you can mention that, but can you please explain exactly what things you're thinking about? Do I need to shoot something over there? No, we need a mechanism to find a way up. Do we glide in other directions or something? If we do go downwards, can I go back up somehow? I'm not sure. I want to go downwards, but I'm hesitant because I don't know if downwards is the idea to this. Is there like a item in the back here for our need? Wait, no, never mind. I forgot we went up here, so there wouldn't be any item over here. Yeah, there wouldn't be any item here. So I guess the thing we're looking for is over here. Let's look around, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm not fully sure. So we do go underwater. Okay, so we do have to go underwater. Wait, how the hell do I hit this? I need to smack this though. Okay, we have the ability. No, this is shooting. We don't need shooting. Wait, what? Is shooting all I get? Oh, you had to make the shield around there to break it. Got it. That was my second guess. Alright. So we do have to go down here and let's activate this. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Would that drain it more? I'm assuming that's draining it more. No, it's the opposite. It's flooding it more. Yeah, I guess that's the idea we're going for, because we need to go across it. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I see that. That's true, I agree. Any other hints you have, Paimon, or are you just gonna narrate everything? Whew. Paimon! Paimon! This is your chance to prove you're not useless! Besides, giving me a little bit hints here and there.
Gather.
Holy shizas! Holy shizas! Okay, let's finish this off. LeMail, exactly. I don't know if you've been this whole entire time because you didn't answer my. I don't know if you heard my question, but I have like content on my Plus channel because on my Plus channel I have Genshin Impact content that was there in the beginning. That's where I got most of my subscribers. But I'm thinking too that I'm gonna want to repost that content onto this channel. What do you think? Put one in chat if you think that's a good idea, or put two in chat if no. Or you can just say yay or nay. Either way, either ones or twos for yes or no, or just yay or nay would be good. One? Alright, I can do that then. But I have to make sure I can do it at a time where I'm free, and also I have to have enough storage. Disappear. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh. Hey there, Mukun. I think that's how you pronounce your name. Hey there, Mukun. How you doing? How's your day been? Also, if you want to see more Genshin Impact type of content, you should become an anime familiar right now by hitting the subscribe button. It's very free, just like hitting the like button and sharing would be very free. Also, it helps the channel out. And if you can hit the like button and share, you can boost up my content more and help a small creator. You lose nothing in the process. It's totally free. It takes a few seconds. Also, you can make someone like me happy. That also will give you good karma and stuff. I don't know if you believe in karma, but it'll you know, it shows a good deed, and you'll be rewarded for the good deed in the future by, I don't know, at least in my opinion, the universe. So yeah. It sounds good. That would sound like a good deal to me. I don't know about you. I have a question, but I just can wait. I have a question, but I can speak English a little bit. Okay. You can ask the question, but let us know what languages you speak, because I don't speak any other language besides English. I speak a tiny bit of some other languages like Japanese, Spanish, a tiny bit of Korean. Like a couple words of Deutsch, that would be German. I'm not literally bilingual because I only know a few words from other languages, so I wouldn't consider myself bilingual at all. But if you know any, if you can tell us what other languages you speak, we'll see if there's anyone who's watching right now who's in the chat who also speaks your language who can translate for me. But you can still ask a question regardless. We can try to use Google Translate, even though I'm hesitant on that because Google Translate isn't really a foolproof thing. It's not really accurate too. It's actually somewhat outdated. Damn, is this place high tech? This really is steampunk, isn't it? Excuse me for burping. Excuse me again for burping. Okay. Hold up. Let me go in the middle and smack you both. How to apply to the Jean-Lee debuff? How to apply Jean-Lee build with the 20% resistant of. Oh. Okay. So, there's a constellation. I don't know which one of these. That allows like for you to upgrade the buff and stuff for the constellations for his skill. But if you want the shooting, like I'm showing you right here, you have to press and hold his E skill. If you're on PC, you have to press and hold E. If you're on console, you have to see what the button is to activate his his elemental skill. And you have to press and hold that one skill, the skill one. Yeah. You have to press and hold his elemental skill. Whatever button, I don't know what console you're using, or like I don't know what device you're using to play Genshin Impact. For me, I'm playing PC, so for me, I just had to press and hold the E key on my keyboard to activate the shooting. Just pressing it one time would just had a pillar, but you press and hold it, you activate the shielding that you see right now. Which what happens is that the shielding will have enough, will be as durable as how much health he has. As you see, the max health for me for Zhongli is 30,435. So when I press and hold E for the shielding has exactly the same health as Zhongli. So that's how. However, if the pillar is however, if the pillar breaks. Oh no, the pillar doesn't have to be there for the shooting. But if you press and hold it, listen, the pillar is there for you to like climb it on, do this, to do the downwards attack damage and stuff. If you want to do that, also the waves of geo energy spouts out also does geo damage and stuff. But you don't need the pillar there to activate this. When you but it appears there if you press and hold there, but if you press E already, the pillar will be there, and you press and hold E afterwards, the pillar will still be there, and the pillar, as you see, the pillar disappears and the shielding is still there. The shielding does disappear after a while, but it doesn't disappear before you can press and hold E again. So you can press and hold E like this, as you can see. You got 10 seconds before it refreshes, but the shielding does not disappear before then. As you can see, now it activates again, and boom, I reactivate that. Therefore, his ability makes it to where you're always invincible to damage. You just gotta make sure his health, you have a ton of health in him to make the shield last a long time. Also, at a certain E skill, a certain constellation, I forgot which one it was. Yeah, I forgot which one of these. I don't really feel like reading them right now. But at one of these constellation levels, once you unlock it, it will have the ability to allow you to, I think either you have to unlock it or it allows you to unlock the maximum level of his E skill. Or basically his elemental skill. I say E skill because it's the E key, and also E is for element. But for his elemental skill, either it unlocks his full ability to level up the skill to the max, or it gives it his elemental skill another ability, which that constellation will be when he presses and holds E. When you press on E, and if you say you have other people in your world, say I have a friend right now with me, which right now I don't, but say I'm playing co-op, and well, I'm in the main story, but say I'm in the open world in Genshin and I'm playing with someone. If I press hold E, then I'm sure they have to be around my fist, around me and stuff. They'll gain the same shielding as this right here. Your friends will gain the same shielding as this, and so they will also be invincible. But you need to unlock his constellations for that. So that's how his elemental skill works. And just so you know, you can always reapply it and stuff, so you can always be invincible. But one thing I gotta tell you is that his shielding does not reapply when you're on a different character. So if you see the shielding disappear when you're on a different character, quickly switch back to Zhongli and reattach the shielding by pressing and holding the elemental skill. That's how you do it. It's a C2 and it's from his burst. Wait, you saying that you had to do his burst to give everyone shielding? Wait, I thought is that you had to press and hold his E skill and to get everyone else shielding at a certain constellation. Wait, that's C2 and that's only for his burst that he gets everyone shielding? Is it the same shooting that when you press and hold his elemental skill, you get like the god tier shooting on from Genshin, like the best shooting you ever get for any character in Genshin Impact, the one I was just showing. So when you do his burst, he gives that same shooting to everyone. Oh, okay. So I got it wrong in the past. I got it just a tiny bit wrong, but it's along the same lines. Thank you for letting me know that. I didn't know I was wrong with that. I'm glad you told me the correct answer. But anyways, that's how his Zhongli's shooting works. Hopefully you learned something new about Zhongli. This is awesome. By the way, unit for life. If you're new, and if you love Genshin Impact, subscribe and become an anime familiar today. Anime familiar is literally what I call my audience here on my anime channel. And yeah, subscribe for more Genshin Impact. Also, you becoming an anime familiar. And if you have a little bit of time, make sure to hit the like button and hit share, copy, link. It only takes a few seconds. It helps me a lot. It takes nothing from you, but only a few seconds, and it's totally free. Say, do you rate characters? I've never went through a rating of characters before. That's new. Will I ever do it? Yeah, I'm down for that, but no one's ever mentioned to me about that. But after this little cup, dialogue part, I can do that real quick if you want. Excuse me. If I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
Is that oh, thank you, bro. I'll subscribe for you. Subscribe you right now. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. We're trying to get to 150 subscribers right now.
What's all this? Oh, it's a bunch of really cute things. Pink
Those are chests. Oh wait, she's talking about what's inside the chest. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit foolish here. There's a name too.
Oh, Paimon sees it too, but why are all these cute things labeled with different girls' names?
Because girls like cute things? I don't know.
Huh? You mean the girls from the serial disappearances? They were brought here?
Whoa, wait, what?
Turned into water. And all the boxes of things.
Yo, this is a breakthrough.
That means.
Yo.
Oh, this is terrible.
This is terrible. I have Arlecchino that might impress you. I gained Arlecchino the last time I was doing an event live stream on this. Excuse me. So yeah, if you want me to show you I have Arlecchino, no, I don't have her level up. I haven't ascended her yet. I haven't done the first ascension yet with her, but I do have her. Just so you know, Hyuta is my first waifu. That's why you see me using her a lot. Arlecchino is my second waifu. I want wait, how do you pronounce the flame the pyro Archon again? Fuck, I don't remember. I forgot how to say her name. But I like her. 655 399 512. I don't understand what you're giving me numbers for. What are these numbers for? By the way, Murder God, because I can't really connect my channel back to Streamlabs right now for some reason, because like it's not refusing, but whenever I hit continue, it just keeps loading forever and it doesn't connect, and it doesn't do that for my Horde channel or my Plus channel. So right now the bot will not work. I mean, it'll pop up and show that, but it can't work because it's not connected to that channel, and I don't know why that's happening, and I cannot really find the answer right now. Maybe I can ask Kat for some hints and stuff when they're free tomorrow or on Tuesday, or on that, I don't know. Oh, weird. Yeah, I agree. It's weird. Hug Spirit, you give random huggies. Oh, thanks. Also, you mean Mavoika? Yeah, that person. That's my third waifu. That was my UID, so you can rate my. Oh, okay. I'll do that right after I'll be able to get to myself. You know, the missing person's possessions. You discovered objects within the containers labeled with the names of those who own them. Within the depths of the HQ. The needs here must have something to do with the victims in the the serial disappearances case. This might be proof that this was their final stop. Oh, wait, can I not tab out? What up? You say okay. 655 399 512. Oh, I can't do that right now. I'm and oh shoot. That was okay. I'll definitely check you out right after I'm able to leave here. So let's focus on getting this done.
Let's see what's written here. Nothing escapes Detective Paimon's eyes.
Detective Paimon?
Callous.
You know, honestly, she deserves it right now. I'll give it to her. She actually is helping me.
Oh, this seems to
Can
be
you
an
use Akash? Who's Akasha? Is that a new character to Genshin? Is she from Fontaine or Natlin?
Yep, it's about finding someone to assassinate
Is it a website?
Jacques and Callus.
Oh,
Confidence that Jacques
I never heard that
himself
website before. I mean,
This should prove
after this, I can go check it out. Is it a trusted website? I'm not gonna use it if it's not trusted. This is the first time I'm hearing it, but like, if you know that there's nothing, it's not gonna do anything sketchy, then I'll use it.
his organization. The old dog's a
Yes, it
real
is.
honest
Okay, I can use it after this dialogue
He
part.
abides by the promise he's made to us. He will still have the upper hand.
Is it Akasha.com, I'm assuming?
He wants to make our lives miserable. The only option left is to remove him from the picture entirely.
Ooh.
I concur. Let's send someone to kill him. He won't declare war as long as we don't touch Navia. Oh,
This is groundbreaking!
bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups.
Good job, Paimon! You're getting rare praise from me right now. You're getting some rare praise from me right now.
They're all just so evil.
No shit, Sherlock. Callus investigation report. Clues concerning the Callus case that were found inside the bookshelf. The mastermind did not believe that Jacques would do the deed and thus sent a third party to ensure Callus' death. The content that followed also defined the culprit's motive to some extent. Give me a sec. Okay. You said Akasha. Akasha system. Okay, just okay. 655 399 512. Okay, let's do display capture. Okay. Where's your oh Arlecchino? Level 90. Oh, you have it maxed? Wait, is that her main blade? Wait, is that her cannon blade? No, that's not the scythe. Never mind. I don't think that's the scythe. No, is that I don't know if that's the scythe. Wait, I think that is a scythe. Wait, is it? I'm not sure. You smiling? Oh, wait, you don't have all Goldens yet. I'm guessing you're in the progress of this. You need all Goldens one though, dude. You need all golden artifacts, all 5-star artifacts. You get, don't disappoint Arlecchino. You need to get all those 5-star artifacts. Is there like a 5-star set you're looking for? It is. Awesome. By the way, is there like a 5-star set you're looking for? Like which 5-star set do you think is good for Arlecchino? They're all 5-star? Really? Then why does like 3 of these have a purple outline? It's just how Akasha rates them. Oh wait, that's why okay, I just realized that's why they have a good background. Oh, but just how good they are. Well, I'm guessing they are. These are 5-star, but you could get better 5-star ones. Oh, okay. Crit rates. Ooh. Why is your pyro damage so low? Why is your pyro damage so low? Why? This is. Oh, damn. Elemental resistance. You have god tier elemental resistance. I gotta say that. Attack, pretty good. Defense, really good. I don't know what EM stands for. Crit rate, awesome. HP, okay, that's pretty good. I don't even know what does EM stand for. It doesn't even tell me what EM stands for. Oh, let me see. Max HP, attack, defense. Oh, elemental mastery. That's what that's for. That's elemental mastery. 35. Excuse me. I cannot give my opinion on elemental mastery because I do not know if 35 is good or bad. I'm assuming since it's getting close to the last line, it's pretty good for 35. So 35 is pretty good. Click to oh. I don't need to configure her image that much. I know Arlecchino's hot. I perfectly know Arlecchino's hot. We don't need to know more about that. She's definitely waifu. She's definitely waifu. 10 crown. Oh yeah, crowns is to max out skill. Wait, you maxed out the skills? Yo, you maxed out all her skills, her melee, her elemental skill, and her elemental burst. Yo, you put real time into her. By the way, I have John Lee on there if you want to see him. Oh, I see. Yeah, how do I go back? How do I go backwards? Oh, I had to just click. Yo, like honestly, you put some real time into her. Where is John Lee at? Right in Shogun, Mavoika, Ganyu, Kojusera, Ningguang, Shao, Kamisato Ayato. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I think it's Shinchu, I think. Farina, Nouvellette, Mona, Faruzan, Charlotte, Lisa, wait, they're not even at the top. Wait, huh? Oh, wait. Huh. Now you're top. Okay. Crit damage. Ooh, geo damage, nice. I don't really care that your crit rate isn't that big. I don't know if you... So basically, Zhongli's more of a defense type because his elemental skill is shielding and stuff. So I don't think it matters that you do have like very large crit rate. I could be wrong, but you know what I'm saying? If you have... Okay. What you need to do... Okay. You have pretty good health in here, but what you need to do is keep on increasing his health. He needs more health. The more health you have on this, the better your elemental skill shield will be when you press and hold the elemental skill for the shield to spawn. The more health he has, this is good. 59,000. Wait, you have way more health than I have on mine. You're crushing more than me. All I'm saying is that since it's on the second to the last line, you should keep on try-harding it and put it more up. Even though it's overdoing it and you're flexing it, it's like it's still good at the end of the day. I have 59,000 health is pretty good. I gotta give it to you. Wait, why is the stream lagging? Don't do this to me. There we go. I'm gonna give it to you there. I'm gonna give it to you there. Good job. 59,000. Try to get to 60k. I know you can. I don't know how you can do it, but try to get to 60k. Try to get to 60k. Because if you can get 60k, there's I don't know any monster that can deal with 60k at a time. You'll be literally invincible. I mean, you're already invincible now with 59k, but hey, make it an even number. Make it an even number and make it 60k. Working on that? Awesome. Lovely to hear it. Lovely to hear it. Okay, attack 1,027. Oh, I'm guessing that's just a basic melee attack. Not bad. Defense 957. Okay. Elementary. Oh, you have 3 more elementary mastery on Jolly than you do have on Aldachino. Interesting. Crit rate 7.7%. Crit damage 80. Crit damage at 81. So whenever you do a crit rate, you're doing almost 100%. You are annihilating bitches. You are annihilating bitches. Oh my god. Energy recharge. I'm assuming elementary recharge is basically every time you gain the orbs and stuff for to work on your ultimate. It goes faster since you have 127.2%. Geo damage bonus 28%.8. Not bad. Excuse me. I'm just saying not bad because I have no idea what's good. My Vodka and Raiden are not badly built as well. I probably built my people terribly. I'm gonna be honest. So cause for me, I never do research on how to make characters good and stuff. So yeah, so Raiden Shorta and my wait, this is a weird shape. This kind of looks like, okay, the web chart over here kind of looks like a woman spreading her legs open. And in case for Raiden Shogun, kind of looks like she's spreading her legs open for this. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. Crit damage. God damn. God damn. This is above and beyond. Also, don't mind my sig. What does sig mean? I don't know what sig means. Oh, you got 2 high rate things on Raiden Shogun. Awesome. There was one time I wanted to pull for Raiden Shogun, but I had a superstition that having my best friend there gave me better luck and stuff. So I was trying to get them for the day and they didn't come, so I missed that. So I do want to give Raiden Shogun as the character one day. I do. Only 18,000 health? Wait, what? Why do you only have 18,000? She needs more health, dude. Why? Dude, I even have low health on Xiao, and I know I need to bring his health up to at least 30,000 at the minimum. Why is her health only 18,000? You have her at the max 90. Is there... Wait, what do you... Oh, that's because you only have 4-star artifacts on her. That's why. I just realized you need to bring this up to 5-star artifacts to bring up that health. Then again, I'm not sure she needs more help, but at least have her around the 30s area in health. She does not watch HP, so I'm guessing it doesn't matter if she has HP or not. But I'm just saying at least try to get near 30k at the minimum, because then at least she won't die that fast. That's all I'm saying. She won't die as fast if you do that. Again, they're 5-star. But the background shows that, wait, but see this, the background shows purple. The background's purple. What do you mean they're 5-star? The background's purple. That's 4-star. I don't understand what you mean. Am I wrong about this? But oh, wait. Does purple just mean, wait. Does purple just mean like, hold on, what? Cause, oh wait, that's red for. Oh, that's for. Oh, that's for electro. Oh, that's for electro. Okay, my Voika. Akasha ranks them like that. No, I was looking at the background thinking that it was that, but then I just realized that's just their elemental background. Okay, okay, you know, it's not pretty good. Okay, at least you have 1,000 more health on Mavoika than you have on Raiden Shogun. 2,448 damage per attack. That's pretty good. Defense, pretty good. Elemental mastery. Okay. Crit rate, 43%. Oh, crit damage? Dude, you smashing bitches with this one. Energy recharge. Ooh. Obsidian Codex. I don't even know what the fuck an Obsidian Codex is. It's a ranking system? Yeah. Okay. For my personal opinion, which may not be professional, I think those characters are good. So I say at least 8 or 9 out of 10. There's definitely room for improvement. I don't know what by that. I mean, like, you need to keep on breaking up their health. That's all I gotta say. But I think Arlecchino and Moivoika and Zhongli have got to. You need to upgrade Zhongli's health. Excuse me. Because if you're gonna use him in his elemental skill, you're gonna have to upgrade the health to get the best shielding. No wait, you have 59,000 health on him. I take that back. I forgot about that part. I was actually thinking about his melee attack damage.
Mixing in progress. Ready to drink? Stock sample? Huh. They've also got all the synths pretty clearly labeled. Whoa, there's even
Hopefully, like my ranking, I'm cutting myself short because I don't think I'm good at ranking because not sure what's good or bad for that stuff. But I'm just going based on my opinion. I don't think they're bad. I think they're pretty good. But there's always still room for improvement. I mean, for me too. My characters I have right now, I could improve them more too, but I just don't have the time to do so. So yeah, just remember, there's always room for improvement. Even if it gets really hard to improve them, you probably are maxing out the power, but there's still a tiny chance of improvement. Synth. A popular potions circulating circling quite widely. It gives the drinker a very pleasant experience for a short time, but its side effects are equally strong. The producer uses these special characteristics to earn massive profit from his trade. Alright. Raiden and Xiao should not have 30k HP, though they have attack crit rate and crit. Oh, so you're saying my Xiao having like under 20,000 health is perfectly fine? I'm not gonna say normal because that's weird to say, or I'm not gonna say normal, average, or basic because that's fucking weird to say in this circumstance. But what I think is fine to say is like it's fine. You know, it's perfectly fine to do that. So I'm guessing you're saying it's just perfectly fine to have them a little under 20,000 health. Wait, what else is there for me to look at? I looked at that. We looked at that. Oh, we need to look over here. He should have like 18,000. Yeah, he has around 18,000. Actually, whenever I can look at my I can look at my character and stuff and look at Xiao and I can tell you how much health he has, but I don't know if you'll be able to see him right now on like the, you know, a vertical format, so I'll be able to tell you.
Experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Female specimens 22, 23, and 24 were dissolved.
Honestly, I can understand why she's reacting this. I can sympathize with her. No, actually, I have empathy for her. That's fair enough. That is pretty scary. I don't know. I will call you pussy, but this time you actually have a point. Why is it okay? Why is it I have my peak hatred in Sumeru, but in Fontaine, Paimon seems to be like more understanding and more of a okay. I understand why you're reacting like this, because I can perfectly understand, and you know I can accept that, and not call you like an asshole or be annoying shit. It's like they made her seem like an asshole in Sumeru, but now she's like she's horrible. Or at least from my perspective, that's how I see Paimon.
So that's why you did all of these experiments. Wait, did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane!
I agree. There's another name here.
Huh? Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain?
Probably.
Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case.
He is a researcher.
You mean Vache is the one who did all of these experiments?
Yeah, Yes, he signed off of a bunch of experiment reports. The voice I heard from the Fontaine was probably I'll choose the first one.
That's it. Vacher was no victim, but personally took his lover and...
Oh shit, this is deeper than we thought.
If that's the case, why would he want people to resurface from the water?
There must be more to this than meets the eye.
In any case, Paimon will write it all down.
Alright. Vacher experimental records. Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob and Golds. I'm probably saying his name wrong. Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm being a little bit gassy. Excuse me. Research conclusions on the primordial sea and use his theory as a foundation to achieve a breakthrough. The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Female specimens 22, 23, and 24 were dissolved. So basically, henceforth, you murder them. Hold up. Wait, what? Oh, there's still stuff left.
It's too late. The connection between us is too strong. Even if you wanted to, it's too late to sever it. You've never thought to sever it?
Nope.
This eternal dance of demon subjugation. My fight goes on. But I would like to know more about you.
Aww.
Their voices. I can always hear them.
Oh.
Their screams.
Oh.
Their cries.
Oh.
Demanding more death. This is my burden to carry. It has nothing to do with you.
Is this why people call him edgy?
Morax? What do you know of this name? He gave me the name Shao, and released me from the endless pain I endured. I will not forgive those that dare to speak against him.
Ooh.
Even you.
No, I won't talk shit about Morax.
Do not fall prey to the darkness. I have no mercy. Though, perhaps you can stand your ground alone.
Oh.
Who's there? Oh. You think I sleep? You have no respect for the ways of the Adepti.
You don't sleep?
The lantern, right? The time for humans to discard their glowing trash into the sea has returned. How childish.
Okay, you're not wrong, but that's pretty blunt.
I will go with you. Hiding. I'm hiding nothing.
Oh.
I just won't speak of desire to others. Do you mortals not have a rule about spoken wishes never coming true? What do you mean that's not the same?
What do you mean?
Can I ask? Zhang Li, what does he do with his days? Huh? Birds?
Yep.
Antiques?
Yep.
Flowers?
Yep.
What deeper meaning do they hold?
I don't know.
Beidou. I have nothing to do with her. Though there is such a thing as the Leviathan.
Leviathan?
As a mere human, she has proven her power in defeating Haishan.
Ah.
You want Baiju to make a medicine to take away my pain.
Yep.
I understand your intentions, but mortal medicine has no effect on Adepti.
That's depressing.
Hu Tao?
Yeah, Hu Tao.
Her liveliness is irritating.
What?
Fortunately, she is also humorous.
Oh.
So you need not worry about her growing into a boring human.
How do you speak ill of Hu Tao around me, you little piece of shit?
Venti? So that's the name he goes by. His tunes are... forget it.
I guess you don't really care about his tunes.
Mortal nor illuminated beast.
Oh?
Wandering both the mortal and Adepti realms with duty as her sole guide.
Oh.
It was inevitable that she would become perplexed. What, me? You believe a Yaksha who knows nothing more than how to massacre countless souls and emerge unscathed is a suitable mentor for such an individual?
Yep.
Your mind occupies a very different world from that which your body inhabits.
I don't know whether to take that as a compliment or insult.
It seems Shenhe places a great deal of trust in you. Well, how could she not? There are few people in the world as kind and good-natured as you.
Oh, thanks. You know, I thought I liked you, but I started thinking you're a piece of shit, but you know, you rebutted with that.
I've heard that she once investigated the chasm, following the trail of the Millilith. If she can investigate mysteries like that on her own, she must be someone of rare skill.
That was Yelan. Alright. Attributes. I have 21,000 health on him. Yeah, I have 21,679 health on Xiao. Excuse me, is that a bad thing? Should I be decreasing his health and working on a different stat? Why am I going back? What else is needed? We got here, we got there. Wait, what? Oh. This has to be the rest.
There's an important looking basin over here.
Alright.
And it's full of water.
Okay.
That means this is where they make all the synth.
Mm-hmm.
And that special water is the main ingredient.
Mm-hmm.
If you dilute it with normal water, you'll get synth. But the pure stuff can dissolve a human. Paimon will take notes on this incriminating evidence.
Primario's seawater pool. The pool found within the HQ is filled with water from Primordial Sea. The mastermind can use this to create synth and directly use it to dissolve people.
We've looked at almost everything here, and it seems like our theories were spot on. But
Who really is Vasher? I mean, who is this Vasher?
anything that reveals his true identity. No wonder even Nervalet wasn't able to find anything.
He couldn't either?
Probably destroyed everything to do with
That
the game
sucks.
a long time ago. That way, even if we bring all this back to the opera, we won't be able to identify the true culprit. Sure thing. Paimon won't admit defeat to this guy either.
I admire your determination. I gotta see now that Paimon's becoming more tolerable in Fontaine. She was being a little bit annoying in Leeway, a little bit more annoying in Inazuma. I fucking hated her in Sumeru, but now she's more doable in Fontaine. What in the absolute two fucks am I looking for left? What? Okay, now do we look at this?
You take that side and Paimon will take this side. Check everything carefully. We'll find something for sure.
Definitely. Honestly, you're actually being very useful right now. I take it back. You're not as manipulated as I thought. You're still a bitch somewhat, but you're not manipulative. Paimon, I found it.
Whoa, really? Let Paimon see.
Yeah, sure. Take a look.
Binier. Isn't that Vache's lover's name?
Mm-hmm.
Then you found her diary. Let's see.
Yeah, we should take a look.
It's just a normal diary chronicling their love story.
Yeah, just the average diary.
Oh, Paimon feels even worse for her now.
Take a look at this page. She made a list of baby names. That's adorable.
So many. A whole page's worth. But they're all crossed out. Was she unhappy with all of them? The final
I don't know.
name she decided on was Marcel.
Wait, Marcel was it?
Marcel's pretty old. Has this case been going on for so long that he's Vache and Vinier's grown son?
Oh, holy hells! I figured it out.
Hey! Paimon still hasn't figured it out yet.
Oh, fucking process it as we go, Paimon. I'm not waiting for you. We got a child we got to help. I'm not saying that name. Notebook. A notebook belonging to the lady named, Vigneer, I think, I don't know. She records many stories of, her time with her lover, Vashir. Excuse me. On one of these pages, she prepared many names for their future child, and the name she settled on at the end was Marcel. After obtaining the final piece of the key evidence, you race back to the opera Epicles.
And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vacher? Oh, so you do know that name.
Yeah, because he's the culprit.
I'm really surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
That's your fucking father, dickhead.
I was waiting for you to say that.
In the nick of time.
As expected of my partner.
Yeah!
Return in the nick of time.
Mm-hmm.
How often do you intend to flout the rules of this court?
Shut the fuck up, Neuvillette.
Monsieur Neuvillette. Given their confidence, I expect they've found the crucial evidence.
Yup, we did. You say you never heard of Vacher? Let's use the book. That's probably the key one. You still alive? Yeah, why you ask?
The truth of it, Marcel, is that you've always been Vacher.
Wait, another voice line? This proves that they can literally get more voice lines for Ether. Bro, they're just cheaping out with this voice actor. That or he's asking for too much money, I'm not sure. But it makes sense why he asked for so much money. Hey there, Murder God. Hey there, Yagami. It's 11:42 p.m., so I thought you would be asleep. I should actually, after when we're done with this part, when we get out of the cutscene, I will head to bed. I'd love to hear, that we get another scene where he says his voice again.
Huh?
We've investigated your lair and we already know everything.
Mm-hmm.
After your lover, Vigneer, was dissolved, you kept abducting young women to experiment on the hopes of bringing her back to you. You even created Marcel as a new identity.
Oh, that's what that was.
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far.
Ooh.
Marcel's motive has now been established.
This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing.
Let's go! Slam dunks on this bitch!
Do you know where you went wrong?
Yep, you can't talk now!
On the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you. So, you never noticed how we changed, or how we grew as individuals.
Mm-hmm.
You also never understood Boss's real expectations for his daughter.
Or our determination to see things through.
Mm-hmm.
Your determination.
Why are you
Mr.
laughing?
Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself.
Yeah, speak up, dumb
Otherwise,
bitch.
The trial will move on to the next stage.
Do you really think I wanted to do any of this?
Oh, he's not even denying it at this point.
Pay attention to you? What for? Have you ever paid attention to me? Ever empathized with my pain? Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of your eyes? No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage were laughing at me. They said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone mad from grief. Vignier's death was brushed away by all of you as if it didn't matter at all. Well, now you know, don't you?
Yeah, now we perfectly know.
Well, it's too late now. All those who were dissolved are gone forever. You only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called justice, your beloved drama, while turning a blind eye to the suffering of the people.
Damn, he's hitting some good points.
We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she goes, I will follow. but I'm not from this blasted place. So I can't be dissolved. No matter what I do.
Oh, now I feel bad for him. Wait, what do you do? Wait, what is that?
Is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
What is he doing?
Can't dissolve. Can't dissolve. Can't dissolve.
What the fuck did you drink?
I can't go. I can't.
Guys, I'll catch up to the live chat in a sec, but I gotta see what's happening.
I have but to try to bring her back. I did all of that, and in the end, that accursed Callus still got the better of me.
Ooh.
I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the very end.
Oh.
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Guards, please restrain him.
Don't touch me. Don't anybody come near me. I still need to save Vignier.
Vignier? Oh, that's how you say it. Vignier. Why the silent G?
Vignier. Please, Vignier. Don't think badly of me. All I want to do is fulfill our promise.
What promise was that?
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against Mr. Tartaglia no longer have any basis.
Fine by me.
Yay! We saved child.
Mood, but after a show like that, I'm actually feeling pretty good.
Traveler,
fair enough.
Please submit all the evidence you have collected to the guards, so that I might review and summarize the truth behind the serial disappearances case.
Will do, Nouvellette. Nouvellette proceeds to review the compile.
Known as Marcel was originally named Vacher and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover Vignier.
Aw, she's somewhat pretty.
Expedition, Vignier accidentally came
Or she's the basic bitch, I don't know.
From the primordial sea and was dissolved in front of Vacher as a result.
Oh no.
Vacher learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering
You mean research, not research?
Back to life. To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson. During the course of his research, Vacher discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria, and began to manufacture and market synth. However, as he accumulated
Is synth good or bad?
Continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rosula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many years, Vacher decided to assassinate their president Callus at a banquet. Although the assassination did not go as Vacher expected, he was able to turn Callus into the murder suspect by dissolving the assassin he sent to the scene. And just recently, Vacher attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method. However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public.
This is an interesting story. I take everything back. This wasn't boring at all.
That he was eventually successfully charged in court. Thus concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case.
Boom.
Revealed to all.
That's a lousy clap.
The oratrice will now deliver the final
Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinal. Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinal. I don't even know why you use this machine, but it's always going to just agree with you. Let me guess, he's guilty?
According to the judgment of the
Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinal.
Mr. Vacher is guilty.
Yeah, wasn't that fucking obvious? Why do you need a machine to tell you that? The Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinal is amazing, but I just don't understand why you need it if it's gonna just say the same thing you were gonna say.
Disappearances case is over now.
We really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a polite and well-spoken guy?
The truth isn't always isn't surface level. Sometimes you gotta dig deeper.
Huh? Are you okay?
Navia.
Demoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
Is he just having fatigue from this?
Our late boss had always hoped for has finally come. You can rest easy now, knowing justice has been served.
Finally.
Yeah. It's finally over. It's all thanks to you guys. And my partner.
Wanna fuck later? I mean, I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing.
Spina di Rosula's still doing well with me at the helm.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama?
I guess so.
Has been caught, justice has been served, past wrongs have been righted, and it's a big ol' happy ending.
Mm-hmm.
Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way, I've still got some business to attend to. So, if you'll excuse me...
I'll see you soon, Yeah, Chow, what's up?
What now? None of this has anything to do with me.
That's a fair point.
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge before the trial can conclude.
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary? Haven't you
Excuse
already
me.
caught the real criminal?
Yeah.
Is it time for side characters like me to exit stage left?
The fact he calls him side character in this is kind of funny.
This has always been the rule.
All right,
I guess just get it
A lot
done.
of hassle. All I need to do is stand over there, right? Let's just get this over with.
Yeah, just rip the bandage off, child.
It has been established that Mr. Tartaglia has no direct connection to the serial disappearances case. The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the charges. We now turn to the Oratrice
Mécanique d'analyse cardinal.
to render the final verdict on the charges.
Don't drop off a train for that. I read what she said. It's, I'll try to. I want to fix it myself.
Cardinal, Mr. Tartaglia is guilty.
What?
What?
Hey! That's not funny. Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent?
Yeah, I knew this thing would have to be faulty.
What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
Wait, this was the first time this happens?
Have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger? Do you think the Oratrice might have just convicted him on general principle?
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case?
Chow has been declared guilty by the Oratrice.
It shouldn't affect the verdict
Just
in
what?
this case, right?
Just what is going on? Mécanique d'analyse cardinal.
By law, the final verdict of the court. We must accept the.
Why is the fucking machine?
Guards, please take the suspect into custody.
What? Why are you trusting a machine? Why? Go ahead, child. Escape here. You shouldn't be here in the first place.
This is done in Fontaine. What a joke.
Agreed. This is a joke, and you know that for a fact, Nouvellette.
Well, I've got mine too.
Come on, child. Get your ass out of this courthouse. Wait, there's a bunch of machines too. Those were your guards? A bunch of machines? He's using the power of bitch to kick her ass. Farina, what are you gonna do? He's using the power of the abyss. Foul legacy. Oh, is Nouvellette? How powerful is Nouvellette? He just squashed abyssal power, just like that.
I am sorry if you have been wrong.
Why aren't you the Hydro Archon?
The rules of the court must be upheld.
You're a stickler. Fuck you. You may be attractive, dude, but you're a dick. I can't let that slide. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shiza what the rules is. You're a prick. And you're just going to be yourself as a machine? That thing could be faulty.
However, according to the rules established at the conception of Fontaine's court system,
The Oratrice's
judgment is the final verdict of the court.
That sucks, though.
Follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, You should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
Even the Chief Justice doesn't know? Then then we have no yeah, we have even the Chief Justice doesn't know?
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with it.
Prove it.
I don't know what happened there either. Hey, stop staring at me!
What does Lady Farina mean?
Okay, the voice acting is good. The animation doesn't portray the voice acting. Okay, why are there some people walking the place in the background?
But that's impossible. Didn't she create the Oratrice herself?
Wait, is she created?
It's reliable or not? Can results like
If
this
she created the Ortiz Mechanique Dunling's Canal, she doesn't understand why he's doing this. That's suspicious.
My dearest citizens, did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out?
Yes!
In court? Did you really believe that the judgment could be mistaken?
Yes!
Or be the result of some sort of random mishap?
Absolutely!
Don't tell me. You thought even I had been blindsided by the Oratrice's result.
100%!
The way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea what was going on.
However, given the
Guys, she's an actor. She's not a judge. She doesn't know two squats about justice.
Including my supposed shock and bafflement, was a part of an elaborate performance, with every action meant to
Everything about you is a fucking performance. You don't belong in court. You don't belong to be doing stuff in the court system. Someone who thinks it's a plaything shouldn't belong in the whole field.
As the embodiment of the very concept of justice, the Oratrice shall never render an arbitrary judgment!
Yeah, but you're allowed it to!
It had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case. It is only because you've been blinded by the superficial appearance of innocence.
The fuck you mean by that?
Everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses, are beyond ordinary comprehension and completely unforgivable! All shall be.
You just spouting stuff out of your butt now.
You will come to understand my noble intentions, as well as the absolute correctness of the Oratrice's verdict.
No, I take it back. Paimon is a manipulative. You're manipulative doing this right now.
To leave things hanging in suspense.
All for your pride?
Time for this performance to end.
Put your pride to the side, you arrogant dick.
First to take my leave. Toodaloo.
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she?
I still have a reason why I still don't see why people like Farina at all.
She probably just put on that performance to save face. As for the truth, it's unlikely that
Yeah, I know she only did that performance just for her pride, and it disgusts me. She cares about her pride more than the innocent of a person. I don't care if they're a harbinger. If he's innocent, he's innocent. Your machine is faulty, and she's putting on performance just for a little pride, just for a little image and stuff. Screw that!
However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity. Just as I promised, if the judgment has been incorrect, we will do our utmost to clear his name.
Thank you. At least you're reasonable, Nouvelette.
Even though we feel pretty badly for him, we'll take your word for it for now.
That's all I can do.
After all, he's done plenty of bad stuff. So he should have known he'd go to prison someday, right?
Paimon, that's not the point. Please, we're trying to help him right now. We're not trying to say that it makes sense he's going to jail. We're trying to help Chao here. We're not trying to agree that he should be thrown into prison. I mean, aren't we supposed to be his... I don't know. Aren't we supposed to be one of his friends or something? Wouldn't this just be mockery of that? Would it not? Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Spirit, when it reaches 12 for you, I gotta go AFK. If you're still alive. My day was bad. I went to school. My crush gave me 8. What? Why do you have a crush? Don't you have a girl? And my teacher blew up. Okay, this is just a that's just you trolling. Oh, that's sad. But actually his my spot, yeah.
Stop him! Traveler! Hey! Traveler!
What, Marcel?
Marcel! What are you doing over here?
Stop resisting arrest! Cease, or we'll add another charge to the list.
Yeah, you don't need that,
I
Marcel.
want to ask the traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please.
I'm fine. Okay, I'm fine with him asking me a question as long as he goes with you. Yeah, just go on. Ask me anything.
Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead. Just don't resist or arrest anymore.
When I finally realized something.
Yeah, what's up?
Where did you first hear the name Vache?
I don't remember.
I erased all records of that name. So, unless...
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been convicted.
I met her.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? How did you manage to do it?
It was around the Fontaine of Lucine. I think is it Lucine? Something to do with the sensitivity in the hydro element.
The Fountain of Lucine? Then she's been so close to me all along. And I just never... Please.
Wait, does this mean that the ability to recover the victims from the Primordial Sea is possible? Is that true?
This is the last request I'll ever make in my life.
That's just a theory, though. Or a guess. Or estimate. Or I don't know what word to use.
And you want to take a mile? Do you think serial killers get to make requests like that?
He makes a fair point.
Why should we give him what he wants when he's only done a ton of super terrible things?
I mean, yeah, it's kind of hard to agree with him here.
Is it worth as much to you as your life?
Of course! Wait, no. It's worth even more than my life.
Humans. Will they betray the instinct to live just to satisfy spiritual...
I'm guessing you're an Adeptus too?
Very well. I will grant your request.
Okay. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that. What?
We'll go with him. You do not need to worry about anything.
If the judge is going with them, you can't really do anything about that.
In that case,
Go ahead, AFK for now? Okay.
Most capable hands, Chief Justice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Better make this count, Marcel. You better make this count. I hope to God I don't go into another cutscene. I just want to get out of the courthouse. Please, no more. I'm watching enough this live stream. It's long enough. 3 more minutes and we're at 2 hours again. I didn't mean to make 2 hour long Horrorverse game live streams. I'm not gonna go that far. I'm gonna stop here because if I go any farther, it's gonna probably take me into another cutscene. Excuse me. Alright guys, we're gonna end it from here. If you're new to my channel and want to watch more Genshin Impact live streams or Genshin Impact content in general, and I will be doing collabs with some people like I did with Sharko and Rex before, and other people probably in the future. If you want to see all that and become an anime familiar to join the community, make sure to hit the subscribe button right now and also hit the like button and share because it only takes a few seconds. It's totally free. It costs you nothing and it will help me a lot in the long run. Also, we're trying to get to 150 subscribers, so subscribing, like, and share will help boost me up to my goal, and it really means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Much love to you guys. I'll touch you guys later. TTYL. And Cheetah Shy.